Imagine being frozen alive for almost 2 hours. No thermal protection, no shivering, just pure human endurance. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one man has not only done it, he's done it with a smile on his face. This is the story of Wim Hof's craziest record yet. 1 hour and 52 minutes encased in solid ice and still breathing like it's a summer day. But who is Wim Hof? How did he train his body to survive the impossible? And what happened to him during and after this insane feat? Stick around because today we're diving into the mind of the Iceman and exploring just how far human potential can really go. Who is Wim Hof? Before he was setting world records and becoming a global phenomenon, Wim Hof was just an ordinary Dutchman with an extraordinary obsession. Born in 1959 in the Netherlands, Wim grew up with a deep love for nature, always seeking the limits of his mind and body. But his journey into the cold wasn't just a hobby, it was born out of tragedy. In 1995, Wim's life was shattered when his wife, suffering from depression, took her own life, leaving him with 4 children. Lost and broken, Wim found solace in the freezing waters of the Netherlands. The cold, instead of being an enemy, became his healer. He discovered that by controlling his breath and mind, he could withstand extreme temperatures, unlocking something within that science had yet to fully understand. Over the years, Wim refined his technique, now known as the Wim Hof method, combining deep breathing, cold exposure, and meditation. What started as a personal coping mechanism turned into a revolutionary practice, attracting scientists, athletes, and even celebrities eager to tap into superhuman endurance and resilience. The insane record attempt. Fast forward to one of the most insane moments in Wim Hof's life, his 1 hour and 52-minute ice endurance challenge. The rules: no thermal protection, no artificial heat, just him, his breathing technique, and mind over matter. As Wim stepped into the glass box, ice was poured over his body until he was completely submerged. The clock started ticking. For most people, this would mean immediate hypothermia, violent shivering, and loss of consciousness within minutes. But for Wim, it was just another day in the office. With deep, rhythmic breathing, something he had trained for decades, Wim remained calm, his heart rate steady, his body adapting in real time. Scientists monitoring the event were baffled. His core temperature barely dropped, his oxygen levels remained stable, and his skin turned red, not blue, as if his body was actually generating heat. Minute by minute, the impossible became possible. 30 minutes, 1 hour, and still no signs of distress. Spectators watched in awe as Wim defied biology. At 1 hour and 52 minutes, the final seconds ticked down, and finally, the ice was removed. Wim emerged, victorious, smiling, alive, and completely in control. How did he do it? So, how did he survive? Inside that ice prison, Wim Hof didn't just endure, he thrived. While an ordinary person would quickly succumb to hypothermia, his body responded in a completely different way. He describes the sensation not as pain, but as power, a deep, controlled warmth generated from within. His breathing method floods his body with oxygen, keeping his energy high, while his unwavering mindset turns discomfort into something almost meditative. Instead of panicking in the extreme cold, Wim leaned into it. His mind quieted, his heart rate slowed, and he felt a profound sense of control. He wasn't resisting nature, he was working with it. He describes a feeling of oneness, as if he and the ice were no longer opponents but partners in a test of human capability. Scientists have studied his body during these feats and found something remarkable. His core temperature barely drops. His immune system responds differently. His pain tolerance is heightened. His ability to consciously influence his autonomic nervous system defies what was once thought possible. For Wim, the ice is not suffering, it's freedom. What it felt like and the future. According to Wim, it was pure bliss. He describes the experience as deeply meditative, a moment where his mind and body become one. No fear, no suffering, just presence. In fact, he says that after breaking the record, he felt more energized than ever, proving that the limits we think we have are only in our minds. And what's next for the Iceman? He's not slowing down. Wim continues to train, teach, and inspire millions worldwide. He's working with scientists to push the boundaries of human potential even further, proving that with the right mindset, we're all capable of incredible things. Impact on the world. Wim Hof's journey has inspired millions to challenge their own limits. From elite athletes to everyday individuals, his method has changed lives, boosting performance, reducing stress, and even helping people overcome chronic illnesses. Scientists continue to study his techniques, with groundbreaking research suggesting that his method could help combat inflammation, improve mental health, and even enhance longevity. Wim's work isn't just about setting records. It's about proving that we all have the power to control our bodies and minds in ways we never imagined. And with more people embracing the cold and controlled breathing, the future of human resilience looks brighter than ever. How you can start. Want to try it for yourself? You don't need to sit in ice for 2 hours, but you can start small. Here's how. Breathing. Practice deep, rhythmic breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale naturally, and repeat for 30 cycles. Cold showers. Start with 30 seconds of cold water at the end of your shower, gradually increasing over time. Mindset training. Approach challenges with calmness and focus, whether it's cold exposure or everyday stress. These simple steps can boost your energy, improve your resilience, and change the way you experience life. So why not give it a shot? So what do you think? Could you last even 5 minutes in an ice bath? It might sound easy, but when that freezing water hits your skin, your body goes into shock, and your mind starts screaming for warmth. Would you have the mental strength to push through, control your breathing, and embrace the cold? Or would you jump out in seconds? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're curious about how people like Wim Hof train their bodies to not just survive, but thrive in extreme conditions, you won't want to miss our next video. We'll dive deep into the Wim Hof method, exploring the science behind cold exposure, breath work, and mindset training. Who knows? You might discover a hidden power within yourself. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on more incredible stories. Stay strong, keep breathing, and we'll see you next time.